Guys in the A-gap.
They're down at 8. Here comes the pressure. Running away from it is Sanders. He's looking long. He's got a man. Caught at the 10-yard line. Bonds. He's down to the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Browns. He beat Darnay Holmes for 53 yards. The Browns. Off the play fake, he'll roll the pocket. He's been rolling it an awful lot today. He'll set up and throw, and he's got a man. It's complete to Judy. Inside Raiders territory, fumbled the ball. It's picked up by the Raiders.
Okay, what's up, guys? So Shedeur Sanders made Browns history after becoming the first Browns QB to win his first NFL career start since Eric Zaire in 1995. The victory also ended a 17-game losing streak for the Browns in games with a QB making his first career start. Anyways, so Shedeur finally got his opportunity in Week 12 when the Cleveland Browns started him against the Las Vegas Raiders. The 5th-round rookie delivered immediately, leading Cleveland to a 24-10 victory. The win snapped a 3-game losing streak and secured the Browns' first road victory of the season, improving their season to 3-8. And despite the lost season, Sanders' debut sparked genuine optimism about what the franchise could build moving forward. Anyways, let's listen to what Shedeur had to say following the game during the post-game press conference.
Here, once again. How y'all doing? Chilling? Relaxing, thankful. Mm-hmm.
I asked a question to your father and followed up with you and went a little viral about feeling the pressure of having to perform at different levels.
Yeah.
Been like that your entire life.
Has it changed?
That's what I'm about to ask you. How did you feel coming in? Is it changing the pro level?
I'm not going to lie, I felt very relaxed. Very relaxed. And half of that comes from preparing, studying, and knowing I got God on my side. So throughout all that, I had no worries. I didn't feel nervous or anything before the game because, you know, like he took all my worries and everything away.
Shedeur, just how do you summarize this performance? How do you feel like you're starting to do
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Coming up here before y'all, 6-7 months ago, I couldn't tell you I'll be here. You know, God, the only way I'm able to even get through everything, you know. Being able to see my family, that was important, and I'm happy they was here to be able to witness it. But without God, nothing possible, honestly. And I mean that truly and dearly. And everybody starts different places. And like I say, just because I didn't get the summer reps, you know, just because I wasn't in the best situation, for me to be prepared to go out there and execute, like from a summer standpoint, that's how life is. You know, everybody's not in the best situation, you know, but there's no excuse. You got to go out there and perform. Like, there's no choice, there's no question. Nobody cares if this was 1 week of prep. Who cares? You know, so a lot of people want to see me fail, and it ain't going to happen. You know, it ain't going to happen. Yeah. I learned a lot. Mentally, I feel like I'm able to understand more. I feel like I'm able to. And the thing was, I was always great at understanding perspectives and stuff because you got to really take a deep dive at how we grew up. Like when we grew up, my dad had us in a 30,000 square foot home. Then after that, he took us to go play ball in the inner city. You know, after that, we transferred and he moved us across town because he wanted us to get that dog in us, you know, to have that mentality, to have that it factor in us. So then we went to charter schools. And I don't know if you're familiar with charter schools, and like, you know, it's not the best, but you know, you got a lot of different people from different situations that you got to be able to adapt to. So that's where all those core different things of being able to relate, being able to understand. But now, since I went through everything the past 6 months, it led me to a whole different understanding, you know, and it led me in my own experience with God, with having faith, you know, when nobody else can help you in your situation, you know, but God, you know. So that's why I'm truly thankful and I'm truly happy. And this is the first time I was never had stress, you know. I did the work. I did everything I can in my power I was able to do. So the rest was left up to him.
Just the comfortability you had with Ethan specifically,
Yeah.
and then the rest of the offensive line, how did that, you feel like that grew over the course of the week and especially?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like they respect the way I go about my business, you know. And being a backup and everything, sometimes you have to compromise your personality and change the way how you do things, you know, to never step on anybody's toes. So the fact that I got an opportunity and I was able to show the organization, show everybody who I really am, then that was truly exciting. So, you know, I was off balance for a little bit, you know, past couple months of my life, but it was different. But I'm thankful, you know, to be back where I am. I would say getting thrown into the Ravens game. I say that's what it is. As soon as we got that last drive, I said, oh yeah, this how they play? Then I was able to get right. It's different when you watch it from the sideline. Like, everybody could analyze, everybody could say everything from the sideline. You could watch TV, everything. You could talk on TV, whatever you want to do. But until you get out there and you do it, then it's different. Going out there, you know, with, you know, only practice with the Hungry Dogs and everything, like, that's different. You know, it's a lot of vet quarterbacks, you know, that had their time and everything that were backups and was able to get thrown in the game and be all right. But I don't think they was like that in their rookie year. That's a difference, you know? Like, that's different, and I'm thankful for that experience because that helped me get to where I am today. That helped me go into the game very comfortable, knowing that they got a great defense with the Ravens, knowing the different looks, how they could be confusing to the naked eye. But that's why during the game I was smiling so much because I'm like, oh, yeah, if this what it is, I know I'm going to be able to accept that challenge and move forward one day and be able to have success. So that's the mentality I went with going and prepping for this week. We know they got a dog on the D lineman. We know about Max Crosby. We know about that. But, you know, I fear no man, you know. The only thing I fear is God. Oh, no, we definitely had a game plan for him. He's a great player overall, and he let his presence be known. And, you know, going and just reflecting, you know, I'm in the moment right now, so we don't truly understand, you know, how everything was. Because when you're in the moment, you can't see full view of everything. So I'm thankful for it, going against them, going against, like, all those great defensive legends over there. You know, it was truly amazing. But when you get out there, you just got to not care and just be like, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? That's the mentality you have to have. Oh, we got to get him to – we got him.
The first long pass, the 52-yard when you spun out, that make you feel any kind of way? I mean, I know you came in with confidence, but could you take us through that play? Just how it made you feel making that play?
I would say the thing is I visualize everything during the week. The game was already played, so that's why I have confidence. That's why I'm able to talk how I talk, walk how I walk, you know, do what I'm able to do because the game was already mentally played already before we was out there. Then when you get out there, you confirm, you know, what you watch, everything. And, then you got the guys in the right spots when you need them in the right spots for different situations. Then you're able to capitalize off them. So, like I said, it comes down to I'm thankful for the coaches, you know, putting everybody in the spots. I'm thankful for the old linemen being able to take me under their wing, you know, and be able to grow and build with them. And I'm thankful for the team, you know, having my back throughout this whole period.
Shedeur, you had so many young guys, rookies like yourself, that really stepped up. I mean, Harold made plays and
Yeah.
made plays, and Samson made that right touchdown run. Can you just talk about how you guys really stepped up, all the rookies together?
Yeah, all the rookies is extremely special. You know, we go with a term, but I can't say the term on here though. We have a term though. It's called young. You know what I'm saying? but we definitely want to come in and create change, and we have those conversations. We talk, you know, about what we got to do, you know, and be proactive, not reactive. We got to bring the energy sometimes, you know. And not saying the vets don't, but it's just on the offensive side of the ball, we struggle sometimes. So we need somebody to be that match. We need somebody to be that light. So I'm thankful that we got all the different type of duos over there, all the different key players on the offensive side of the ball, and it's some hungry dogs that's still out there that ain't been a part of the travel squad yet. Nah, I was a 5th round pick. I got skipped by everybody at least 5 times. so it's not. It just come with the game. You know, it is what it is. But I'm just thankful for where I am now. You know, I don't. Everybody have their differences. But I still got an opportunity to play. So why can I be mad? You know, money different, but thankfully I have a good family. You know, so it is what it is. We're not playing for that. We're playing for the love of the game. So I'm just thankful to be out here, have an opportunity, be able to go and play. Go out there and play. Go out there and start. Like, you don't know how surreal, you know, that feeling is, knowing that you have the responsibility of the Browns organization on your shoulders, you know. Having all the fans, you know. Everybody in here arguing with each other online and everything. Everybody have their differences about me. It is what it is. But I'm just thankful I'm here before y'all, you know, today. And hopefully we cleared a little stuff up. But we have a long way to go, a long way to grow. And I know it's only one way, and the only way is up. Thank y'all.